Good afternoon, morning, and evening, wherever you are. WandaVision just dropped their trailer. Sorry, it's a little late here on the west side of the globe, but yeah, I'm cousin Cheeto from Nerd Nation, and we're gonna break down this awesome trailer. So, which is weird, might I add, very very weird. So let's break it down. All right. Marvel Studios logo, of course, typical. Nice 1950s feel. Kind of an interesting.
This is our home now. I want us to fit in.
Oh, this is gonna be
the changing of the face from Vision, like robot Vision, to face Vision is just hilarious because of the sound effects. I can't. This is just funny. I can't even deal with that.
Yeah. Where did you two move from? How long?
Using her powers still, of course.
Don't you have children yet?
All I know is I just want her to be. I want her to sit there pouring the wine. You know, like that meme that she always does, where she's pouring the wine, going. I mean, who's a perfect character like this? And actually, like the male actor who's coming up here in a second.
Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
And I love how the bars kind of pan out at this point. Stop it. Oh, and then we get into the weird, everybody. So this is probably like an indication that Wanda's hex powers are kicking in, or reality warping powers are kicking in, depending on how you look at them. I think it's great. But yeah, so just want to make sure I have all my settings correct. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, this is probably, I mean, I don't know if they forget why, like how they got there. So it's like one of those things where they think they've always lived like this. Or, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what it is based on their reactions to when he was asking the questions, and he was acting really aggressive about it. I don't know if he was feeding off of their emotions or if it's some kind of trick by the main antagonist the main villain of the show, which I can't remember, and I meant to look it up before I got on here, but I was so excited that I forgot. It's not Nightmare. That's a Doctor Strange villain. Oh, I don't know. She's in the trailer. She may not be the villain, but she's definitely something to like a foil to Wanda.
This is really happening.
Showing the reality warping. And then there's MCU Vision. There she is, right there.
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
And I love that look by Vision. He's just like, I'm dead? What? No, wait. Nobody told me that. So yeah, that's the lady I was talking about. She's like a nosy neighbor in the description of her character, but I think that she's rumored to be some kind of foil to Wanda. I can't remember her name. She was in the X-Men Evolution cartoon as just like a mentor / warped mirror to Wanda. She's got magic powers and yada yada. I don't know how she's going to be in this one, but obviously there's something here at play because you've got Vision back to life. He's got a stone in his forehead. I'm assuming that is not going to be the Mind Stone, obviously, but maybe in this reality warping area, it's a version of the Mind Stone. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep moving along though. So yeah, she's kind of crazy. And then let's go back here. So as all of you know, the ridiculous outfit of Vision in the comic books, he actually gets to wear it. And actually, earlier in the trailer, Wanda gets to wear, right here. Oops. Wanda gets to wear the Scarlet Witch outfit. So I'm guessing that this is like Halloween or something like that. So, yeah. So this is, yeah. My girlfriend saw this and she was like, That's really weird. I don't know if I like that. I'm like, oh, and I had to kind of explain Wanda's powers in the comic books to her, which I'm guessing is kind of what we're getting into at this point. Oh, and she, as you can see, she's warping reality. So that's the interesting point right here is, okay, so they've got all of these like ball field lights set up, and somebody came flying out of that reality or wherever. So I'm guessing that Wanda, either somebody put her in that area where she's warping reality, or she did it herself. And I believe that that is Monica Rambeau, who is going to be, or already is, Photon, but she's the grown-up version of Monica Rambeau from Captain Marvel. Is Monica the mom, or I know it's Rambeau. I don't know if Monica's the mom or it was the daughter, but I'm pretty sure Monica Rambeau was Photon in the comic books, which is, you know, a pretty powerful character. But she's going to be playing an agent of S.W.O.R.D. in this, which will, I think this will be our first appearance. I mean, whenever this comes out, I think that this will be the first appearance of S.W.O.R.D. in the series, or in the MCU, unless they show up somehow in Black Widow. I mean, in some kind of Easter egg tag or something like that. But yeah, so there's Photon.
We are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Oops. And so there you go. That is the trailer for WandaVision. Okay, so let's talk about it really quick. I'll give my quick synopsis. You guys don't need like a 30-minute video, not even a 20-minute like my last trailer breakdown. Gonna try to keep this under 10. I think it's good that it's going to be weird like this because of the characters in it. Scarlet Witch and Vision have always been weird characters. They've always been a weird couple, as they said at the end. They were married in the comics, which is always weird because he's technically a robot. I know in the MCU he had the Mind Stone and he's more sentient and he's very human-like, but honestly, it's I don't think this is going to settle well. Well, not settle well. I don't think this is going to hit it off with a lot of fans. Maybe it will. This is really probably going to be the first show that comes out on Disney Plus. And the issue I have with that is that I really think Falcon and Winter Soldier should have been the first show on Disney Plus for the MCU, because I think it would sit well better with audiences. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to be the first one to come out, but between production delays and COVID and everything like that, it looks like WandaVision is actually going to get off the ground sooner. Still, I mean, I don't think this is detrimental. I don't think that it'll affect the MCU in any way. In about 5 years, we'll all be like, ha, 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 ha. Oh, you remember WandaVision being the first one to come out? Oh, that was a great launching point for the MCU on Disney Plus. But really, I mean, it's, you know, so I feel like, though, in the here and now, it's going to be a little iffy on whether it's going to hit audiences or not. I mean, as my girlfriend said, she's like, this is really weird. I don't know if I like this. This doesn't make me want to watch this. And I can't disagree with her. The only thing, I'm going to watch it because I'm an MCU mark. I'm a Marvel mark, and I know it and I love it. But at the same time, I mean, if they already have Disney Plus, they know it's MCU. People may watch it anyway. And as long as it's good, I'm sure it'll get, I'm sure that they'll bring out reviews for it and stuff, and they'll pay people off to say that it's the most wonderful thing ever, or they'll have people under contract to say it's the most wonderful thing ever. But I just feel like that this is a bad show to lead off with the Disney Plus run of content. I always thought it was from the very beginning when it was announced. I'm like, I'll probably like it because I like Wanda and Vision. And even my girlfriend said, she said, oh, I really like Wanda. She's like, why are they doing this weird thing with her? And I'm like, that's when I had to explain Wanda's powers and Scarlet Witch's hex magic to her. And she's like, oh, that's really weird. And it's like, yeah, I know. It's kind of hard to follow if you're not a comic book person. And the show will probably do a much better job of explaining it throughout the season than me explaining it. But That being said, that's it. Again, I'm Cousin Cheeto from Nerd Nation. Please, if you like this review, please comment, like, and subscribe. Check out some of our other content we have. We also have Star Trek podcasts, Star Wars podcasts. We talk about all sorts of things all over the place. And we have gaming stuff that we do and everything. I mean, there's just tons of content on this channel. So if you are interested, we are also open to suggestions. So if you are privy, or if we tickle your fickle, please let us know. Thanks a lot. Have a great night. Later, y'all.